Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to another episode of the Sidewalk Saint with your host, the Brother Phil. Let's talk about something that I think is on a lot of people's minds, and I'm going to give you my opinion of it. I want to respect what other people believe, but if you believe in fear and damnation and the end of times, then I can't be with you on that. But I can respect your opinion, people that would preach these things. And bring fear to humanity, which is not what we need right now. So anyways, let's elaborate on that fear and damnation. Let's elaborate on the end of times. The end of times already happened. What are you talking about, Brother Phil? You are out of your mind. No, I'm not. I'm not out of my mind. The end of times has already happened. The end of times, the end of the Mayan calendar, the end of this, the end of that. It's been preached that it would be the end of times, like, I don't know, 500 times in the last year by everybody. It's just like, you know what, man? No, I'm over it. There's no end of times. This is a last-ditch effort by the Dark Ones to trick us into thinking stuff's going to end. It's not going to end. It's just not going to end. Even if the Earth did, let's put it this way, even if everything did get blown up or the whole world got flooded, that's not the end, my friends. Not even close. This is a stop on the way of your duty of going around the cosmos and helping, doing humanitarian efforts. Yeah, I'm super weird, but that's the truth of it. You know, the entire planet's face is, I mean, we're 90% light workers that came here, took a human vessel to ascend humanity and make this into an ascended planet. And that's weird too, and I'm sorry. But it's a last-ditch effort of them to try to keep us in fear for a little bit longer. But let me give you good information. 95% of the Dark Ones, they're gone. And the other 5% that's here, or at least the people, the minions that work for them, are under house arrest, more or less. It's just not happening. You notice how things, they try to throw a lot of crap in the news, but if you look into your heart of hearts, it's really, things are kind of quiet right now. It is kind of quiet, isn't it? It's interesting, like, because they're under house arrest. It's quiet. So it's quiet because the wild cards haven't popped up yet. But there's a lot of wild cards out there, and they're going to do amazing things. And I'm not going to align with any kind of end of the world thing. I'm really not. It already happened. Oh yeah, and I didn't explain the end of the world did already happen. So here we go. Let me explain that. It was the end of the no good, the bad things, all the bad stuff. It was the turn of the tides. We turned to the age of Aquarius. We flipped it over. And the Earth ascended. We changed the grid. The old ways are gone. The Dark Ones are out. And we're protected. We're protected. We're so very protected. God is not going to send us some destruction of the earth event. I just don't want, even if he is, I still don't believe it. And I'm not going to start believing it because there's a lot of power in what we believe. And humanity making the grand shift is, if anything was going to happen, is going to stop it. We're, you got to understand, and just let's get weird for a minute. We're cosmos creators, man. Every cell in your body has 1 trillion cosmoses in it. You are the micro of the macrocosm. Nothing short of it. And so we're moving into that happy place, and we're not gonna get blown out of the water, man. This is just getting good now. That's not happening. Now, it was attempted for that to happen, and nuclear war was certainly the answer, or just a pandemic that wiped out humanity, but that didn't work. That didn't work at all. We're stronger than ever. The economy is breaking barriers. We're setting records for companies can't even get you what you want. You're on a year waiting list to buy anything right now, like cars and stuff. You can buy a new car, but I mean, used cars are through the roof. Long story short, all I'm saying is we're going to thrive. We're going to stay here. We're going to ascend humanity, and what you believe is so powerful. So let's believe that everything's going to be safe and taken care of. And then you're giving permission to those who would protect us in and of that thought process of that. I'm just not going to roll into it. I'm just not, And let me tell you, if something like that did come to pass, it isn't going to be a God's children are saved. It's going to be more like this. This is awesome. Let me tell you how to stay out of it. If it ever came. It's like this. Like you can decide what side you want to be on. I don't like taking sides. I believe in my dark brothers too. Because that's their only hope to come into the light. Remember my Are You a Curse or a Blessing video? Remember that. Let's harken back to that. So it's kind of like if you want to stay out of it, just know that the Creator's going to set you up in a way that you're just going to be fine. Yeah, believe it. I mean, miracles will just happen. You'll be like, oh, I'm just going to fly to this place and just be here for whatever reason. Something happened. I don't know why I went there. Boom. The flood comes, you're safe. End of story. And so it's not so much that anyone was condemned. It's that people, maybe it was just too hard for them and they just don't want to be here anymore. There's a lot of souls that have checked out and they wanted to. That was kind of their thing. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. If you don't want to be here and you don't want to continue on this hard path, and it's gotten much better, but it's going to be ugly for a while. Really super ugly right at the end. you gotta hit. It's like a drug addict. You gotta hit the bottom before you can rise to the top. And that's what I always say about that. And I can give you all kinds of examples of people I know that did that, and they really did it. My buddy Mike, he did that, man. He was a meth head like you wouldn't believe, and he opened up a sewer company and made millions and created this big beautiful family. He passed on now, but he's an amazing person and held cherished in my memories. That guy did it. He went to the bottom and rose to the top. My beloved friend Mike Patel. I'm just going to say his name because it just makes me happy. And his lovely son and granddaughters and all them, they're just all well off now thanks to that guy teaching them and helping them. That's beautiful. Helped the whole family. So, back to the point at hand. Where your mind goes is where your life goes. Hey, let's just think about the perfect Eden. And no matter what happens, I think there's just so much protection out there and so much light forces out there. And you don't have to agree with that. You can call me crazy again if you want. I respect your opinions. If you think there is an end of the world, I respect your opinions. GFL people and just everybody. I'm not trying to separate from you. I still love you, and even if you don't come view me, I'm still going to come view you because I like it. But yeah, just it doesn't matter. It's not the point whether or not that's even coming, really. It's more like if you believe, then you're going to be saved. It's just the way it is. It's not that anyone was bad or good. It's just how it happens. I believe that I'm going to have all the money I need and have all the food I need and be peaceful and tranquil all the time. Well, guess what happens to me? That. So that's what I keep talking about. That's why I keep blabbing my big, furry lower lip here. It keeps blabbing. It's like... Anyways, that's all I really wanted to say. I respect everybody else's opinions. And I'm sorry if I did view bomb some people. I drop a lot of comments when I hear things that are wrong. I can't control myself. So I just want to send love to those people and gratitude. You know what? Follow your path. You are respected. But let's all try to think of something good, because the whole world's going to go where we go. And so if we decide everything's going to get blown up, well, consider it done. So let's decide everything's going to get love and be happy, peaceful, and everyone's going to have everything they've ever needed. And a little tidbit of my main mantra, little gift before the end of this video, and I'm going to say it 3 times because it has the most meaning when you do that. If everybody shared everything, everybody would have everything. Yeah, right? That's like world peace. That'll bring, everybody will have tons of money, everybody have tons of food. If everybody gave everybody everything, everybody would have everything. So yeah, so let's do this the 3rd time. If everybody gave everybody everything, everybody would have everything. And that includes the belief that we're going to be safe and protected by our Creator. Because that is His plan, and we succeeded, and we've already made it through. The dark ones are out, the Brotherhood of Light is in, and the wild cards are going to pop up and change the world. Love you guys a lot. hope this made sense, and tons of respect to my GFL people and anyone that doesn't agree with me. And I'm always going to love you guys to the end, forever and ever. Amen. So, see you later. Bye.